Welcome to Between the Lines, the reason for the rhyme, exploring what's on the artist's mind. Today we have the wonderfully talented Miss MJ. Welcome her, everyone, to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. So, MJ, let's get this ball rolling. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Wow. Well, first, I just want to give a big thank you to you guys for allowing this platform for us to do this virtually. Um, we can't be together in person to exchange our energy and be together, but this works just as well. And so I'm thankful that you all are providing this platform for artists like me to come in and be able to still virtually talk about what we do. So thank you guys. A little bit about myself. Wow, it's a lot to say. I'll try to summarize it. But one, Tracy Cruz and I go back maybe about 18 years, pre-kids. Before I had children, Tracy Cruz and I were both in the spoken word scene. She's an amazing poet as well and writer. And we happened to be out at an event and I met her. We instantly connected. At the time she was doing Neil. So I think it was Sun who was the host at the time, Apache Cafe. So Sun was the host. I was a co-host with Sun. And then we had Night and I were co-hosting, which was amazing. And so I've been writing and reciting for years. I've been writing since I was a young girl. That was my outlet, was to be able to write and express myself and release. It was part of my release. So I've been writing for years. I then moved on to do my spoken word thing, just reciting, hosting Neo Soul, which was amazing. Had kids, and I still continue to write, but I had to put my kids first. And that meant, okay, mommy can't be out hosting shows and traveling and going to Miami with Tracy and, all that great stuff. So I had to kind of push back a little bit, focus on the kids. And also my husband and I have branched out and started looking at doing our own business, because in addition to doing spoken word, I also do natural beverages. My husband and I have a natural beverage line called Oneness. And then I also cook. So I'm a personal chef as well. So I've got a lot of hands. I'm an artist too. So it's funny, Tracy, her daughter, she paints. I paint as well. Oh no, this is one of my little bottles that I painted. So I paint as well. So I'd say I'm multifaceted. But yeah, that's a little bit about me.
Trials and tribulations got us lost souls all fucked up in the brain. Trying to maintain while surviving in this game. Only out to gain money, power, and respect. Shit, that's all a nigga wanna get. But tell me this, why is it that when we strike it rich, we get all up in this power trip and forget where it is that we come from? Yeah, you might rock the fat whip on platinum spree wells, iced out with the platinum grill, and I'm still rocking a 9 to 5 just to try to get by. But it really makes no difference between you and I, because if we both stripped down butt naked and lost all our prized possessions and all we had left was each other, we come together like protons and neutrons, creating negative and positive electrons, so we can build a nation of kings and queens. So just relax, relate, release, and let's come together in unity so we can ride this motherfucker till the wheels fall off, because these trials and tribulations are just a stepping stone to get us to our next destination. Be patient. We won't be in this state forever, because when it's all said and done, our spirits will live on. Our energy will transform to another form, and the life that was set out for us before can either be revisited or ignored. But these turbulent times that we're living in now will cause a nigga to just break down. Got us lost souls all fucked up in the brain, trying to maintain while surviving in this game, coping with these fucked up trials and tribulations.
What? Is that how they coming? Is that how they coming?
Wow, that was a mouthful. That is awesome. How did you get into doing the natural juice line? How did you make that transition?
Yeah, so, well, first, my youngest son, when he was in the 5th grade, he said, Mommy, we have this carnival that we're doing and we want to do like fresh lemonade. And I was like, okay. And so they had a little lemonade stand. He had this idea of how he wanted to do his lemonade and what he wanted to include in it. And So it actually initially started from him wanting to do his little lemonade stand, and they did really well. And so that was kind of like the first inspiration. And then we have family members in California that have a CBD beverage line called Blind Pig Beverages. And so they were doing their CBD beverages that were really good. And so that was another inspiration, is what they were doing with their CBD line. And then at home, I was always making like tea blends, because I'm more of a homeopathic type of person that doesn't always like to go to drugs. I'm like, what's some natural we can do to help with this, right? And so I was always doing like different tea blends or things to help my kids with their immune systems and everything else. And they loved it. And they're like, Mommy, you need to sell this. So that was another. And then the last thing is I had gone into business with an Italian ice, water ice, what we call it, water ice business. And that's when I started really introducing the lemonade. We would cater events and do events, and I got so many great reviews. And at the time, it was just part of a catering package. You wanted something, then it's like, what do you want? You want tea? You want lemonade, unsweetened? So it's part of our catering package. And then people were asking me, can I buy a gallon? Like, can I get a bottle from you? And so that was kind of the third thing, when I was like, you know what? It's time to bottle this, to label it, make it official. And then from there, it's been doing good. We're still in the beginning stages. I think we officially launched in February of this year. So we still are, at the beginning stages, but everyone that has the drinks, they're like, oh my God, this is so good. How can I get more? So I'm super excited about it.
That is awesome. You make me want to get some. Like, I'm sitting here wondering, like, do you ship out of state?
Hold it. That's it. Wait a minute. Now, I want to show you something. I had some of her beverage. Friday, I went to work, and I came home Saturday.
I think she liked it.
That's for the kids.
No, I only had a cup. I had a cup.
Wow.
Tracy, that was a big cup.
Wow. Wow.
And so
that was part of her birth. I threw in a couple bottles for the
I
birthday.
had to hide these.
That's awesome.
I had to protect these.
Yes. Protect it.
Yes.
Protect it. So yes, we do ship.
Do you see? You see what happens? But
yeah,
it's very good. I mean, it's not just good, but have you ever like drank something and it's refreshing? You feel like, oh, like a cool breeze on a hot summer day.
Those are natural ingredients, none of that
Exactly.
unnecessary sugar or artificial flavors.
Exactly.
I'm going to have a sense of balance.
Mm-hmm.
So, MJ, I have a question. I like to order a gallon or 2 or 3, and I want to know if I could get some of your poetry to go along with it. Do you have a book, or do you have an album, CD, or something to that extent?
So when I saw Tracy, she said, had you been writing? And I said, I haven't written anything in a while. And then something came to me after we had that conversation. So I started writing something. I still have to finish it, but I do have a snippet of it that I can read to you all now. I usually like to recite. I usually like to memorize and read, because I use my hands when I talk, as you guys can see. I'm a bit animated at times. But I started on something, and I'll read what I wrote, and then I'll tell you guys how I'm planning to end it, because I have the idea in my mind, but I still need to finish it, which I'll probably have to finish this week. And so, Tracy, you were the inspiration to say, when's the last time you wrote? I had to think about it, like, it's been a minute. So this is called Oneness. So it does go along with oneness. All right. So it goes like this. One love, oneness, one us, all gifts, one me, one you, together, stay true. We are energy exemplified from the Most High, divine. So let your light shine for the world to see. Despite our current reality of disease, poverty, police brutality, the powers that be trying to rape us of our humanity, and the list goes on, we have to stay strong and rise above the false evidence appearing real. Don't fear. Lean on love. We all are one. One love, oneness, one us, all gifts, one me, one you. Now, what are you prepared to do?
Picking the cherry. So we got virgins in here, huh? We got virgins. Where's the virgins? Who like to pick cherries? Who's the virgins up here? I eat cherries. We ain't talking about eating cherries. We talking about picking.
To Mary J. Blige and all the sisters who are having problems in that area. My sister, my sister. See, you want green eyes, why me? I want brown. And you want that straight hair that you can let down, why I want my freeze curls, my braids, and my waves. That shit is tight. And it
Ride the fat whip on platinum spree wells, iced out with the platinum grill, and I'm still rocking a 9 to 5 just to try to get by. But it really makes no difference between you and I, because if we both stripped down but naked, lost all our prized possessions, and all we had left was each other.
Isn't extraordinary just extraordinary?
Welcome to Neo Soul. Today we got some hot poets in the house.
Yes.
So the next part of that was basically going to be going into, I'm a believer in, I'm very spiritual, but I'm a believer in energy. And I feel like, and I'll just go, I won't go too deep because the world we're in now, we can a whole nother episode on that. I'll tell you, when 2020 started the year, I was going through a lot personally. And I felt like, God, a new decade, everybody's like, wow. And it was like, I was getting hit left and right with daggers. Like, why is God, what's up? What are you trying to tell me? Then it was like Kobe Bryant and his daughter passed, and that brought the energy down. Then it was like, okay, now pandemic, then that brought the energy down. And what you have to realize with energy is it lies on a spectrum of highs and lows, you know? So at the top, you've got love. At the bottom, that's where you got the hate, the. But what happens is when we vibrate low, guess what happens? We get sick.
That's right.
We get diseases. We get high blood pressure. We get all these things. Why? Because our energy comes down low. So we can't, when we get attacked, it could be stress that causes our illness. So when you continue to be stressed, it brings your energy level down. And then now you're more susceptible to getting disease, illnesses, and everything else. And so my thought is, if we can bring the energy up, if we can radiate love, if we can, we feel this sense of hate and command, but if we can find something in us to spread love some type of way, virtual love, and bring the energy level up, then that's when we'll start seeing, to me, change. And I know it's like, how's love gonna change something? But I've seen it happen in your body. Even if you do like body tapping, if you radiate love to parts of your body, like if you got issues in your knees, heart, if you literally focus your energy and say, I love you, heart, I love you, knees, I love you, this, I love you, that, like every day, tap on it, give it love, guess what? Pain will go away. I am a witness, and I've known people that are witnesses to that. So the next part of that was going to go into, what do we do? Because we can talk about it, but how do we move forward? And my end is going to be, we have to spread and give more love.
Okay.
Ooh, that was fire.
I know I got a little
that.
deep, y'all.
No, I am feeling that. That was hot. Thank you.
Wow.
I was muted. I'm sorry, but I was saying we love deep. That was good.
Yes.
So out of all of your successes, out of all of just the pieces of your pure love, pure art, pure just genius that you have and possess, what would you say was like your first profound moment where you kind of reflected back and said, you know what, I did the damn thing. I'm damn proud of myself.
Well, as an artist, because when you said that, I was thinking, God, being a mother was probably my proudest moment. But as an artist, and as I said, you know, I've been writing for a long time. And when I finally came out and had my artist name, you know, every artist has to have a name. So I went by Infinity, which the idea was energy never dies, it just changes form. And I'm infinite. And so I did a piece on I Am. It was called I Am. And I talked about who I am as a woman, as a queen, as a goddess. And that piece always would give me chills when I would do it, because I came from my core, like you felt it. And people would come up to me after, like, oh my God, sis, oh my God, that was amazing. And so that was probably, and I've done it, like I probably did it about a year or so ago, and it gave me the same chills that I had when I wrote it several years ago. And it's still relevant. That was the crazy thing. I was like, oh, this is old. I was like, but it's still relevant even today. So I think that was probably one of my proudest pieces of work that I've done.
So you do know where we're about to go with this, right?
Mm-hmm. Share.
Please.
And not Sunny and share.
Right. It's been a while. It's a long piece. So I'll just give you guys just a little snippet. And if something, it's been a minute, like I told you, it was a year ago. So I'm going literally off memory. Okay. I remember this is the last verse. So I'll tell you guys about it. It was I Am. And I went into it first of, I am a woman. I am a queen. Then I went through what makes me a woman. I'm a queen, makes me a queen. I am a pharaoh, makes me a pharaoh. And I am infinity. So that was kind of like 4 parts. So the 4th part is what I'll give you guys. I am infinity. Infinitely, I am one with the universe. I am energy at its highest form, transforming myself into the black hole so that I may fold and shape time as Einstein once theorized. Because time is only relative to your point of reference, so my essence is felt everywhere because time holds no constraints on me. I am limitless with no beginning or end. I am infinity. I am infinity, the all of everything. My heart is infinite. My love is infinite. My soul is infinite. I am infinite. I am energy at its, my soul is infinite. And we're going to leave it at that because I didn't do a blank on how I ended.
Look, that's okay. We're going to invite you back because we want to hear the rest. I want to hear the whole thing. The whole thing. That was dope.
Thank you.
That was very dope. So now, do you, like, where are your products found? Not to switch from the artistry, but you kind of got me like in a trance on the natural juice because I too am into more of a holistic approach to living. And so where are your products sold? Do you make them at home? Are they manufactured?
So we have a commercial kitchen that we work out of. In Lawrenceville. So that's where it's made and bottled. So we do make them ourselves. So they are homemade. It's not something we buy and then we add our own stuff. So I'll just tell you about one. So this is our Oasis lemonade. It is literally fresh squeezed lemon. So we buy lemons. I have a lemon squeezer thing. So if you ever go to festivals and they give you that fresh squeezed lemon, that's what you're getting. So it's actual lemons, fresh squeezed. And then we, in our teas, we use agave. And in our lemonade, we use pure cane sugar. So it's the raw sugar, not the processed sugar. So we use pure cane sugar. And so this is our Oasis tea. This is a mango peach tea. Lemonade. And then the tea I love, Tracy, you hadn't had this one, but it's in your balance that you have. This is happiness. And what I've done with the teas is I actually did research on different ingredients and what are the health benefits of each ingredient. And so on the bottle, for example, it says that this tea blend is known to be rich in antioxidants and aids in the reduction of depression and anxiety. It helps build your immune system and is an anti-inflammatory. Experience love in every sip. So it kind of tells you a little bit about what it can do for you. But it was more than us saying, oh, this tastes good. It was me consciously thinking about what can help. And so this was one happiness that I absolutely love. It has hibiscus, ginger, turmeric, mango, peach. I love, this is like one of my favorites. Tracy, I got to get you one of these. And then balance is what Tracy had. Balance is the combo of these two. So you're getting balance is one of my favorites, honestly. So you're getting the best of these two with balance, because it's oasis and happiness combined. And then we just did, yes, balance. And then we just did, yes. And then we just came out with our immune booster tea. And then we also do an immune booster limeade. And we make sea moss, we make elderberry. So the wellness drinks have elderberry, has sea moss, echinacea, ginseng, all the good stuff. But all of it is health conscious. I also, when I make it, I'm literally like radiating love, I'm blessing it. So it's kind of like, it's more than us just like, I cook. And I love to cook. And so when we're making it, it's almost like when we say experience love in every sip, we really mean it, because we're radiating love as we're making it. We're using all fresh ingredients. So the tea, I use different tea blends. The tea is naturally brewed and steeped. So it's a whole process that we go through. So if you place an order, it's like, okay, give us some time, because we're making it fresh for you. So it's not just, we're making it fresh. But I love it. I enjoy it. So back to your question, where can you buy it? www.oneness, So we do have a website, so you can see our other flavors that we have. Right now we're doing deliveries and kind of in the Atlanta area. We're mainly focused on deliveries because it's a lot easier to deliver, or someone can pick it up. They can pick it up at our commercial kitchen. They can meet us there to pick up. And then we have other clients that we ship to as well. I have not yet shipped the gallons yet, so I can't even tell you what that's looking like in terms of shipping costs. We've shipped the smaller bottles, but I will check into the gallons, and I got you. And anyone else, if someone mentions this show, then you will get a discount on any orders that you place with us.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
For the nights that we ran to be free, Y is for the years we shed blood, sweat, and tears, and T is for the time, for our time is here. E is for everyone who represents this. Night is all about the strong black sis. Now can I hear something or get a witness from my sis? I am infinity, infinitely placed here to shine my light. So just be still and feel my divine spirit essence. Let the truth that you live by be manifested in your life. Free your mind and elevate your mind to heights that the average human mind could not perceive. Allow your deeds to be a reflection of your thoughts and your words, and never let them devils tell you you are less than your worth. You are earth, moon, and stars. You are wisdom, knowledge, and God. I am infinity.
Truly, folks. Truly, yes. That's why they're my co-hosts today, folks, because they got the spoken word locked down like Loomis Fargo all around town.